personal favourites are these chairs where I get to sit down and wear a G-string. While there's no one around, I might just do a few sexy poses. Sawadee Cup. I'm so excited to be here for our first episode of our documentary series, Discover Bangkok, on board the BTS and the MRT at the Artbox market. And the reason I've chosen this spot is it's right on the BTS line, opposite the Hyatt Hotel where we launched our series the other day. It's a relatively new market in the heart of Sukhumvit, and it's predominantly visited by Phalang, or foreigner as we call them in Australia. It's got some real razzle-dazzle appeal. So this area behind me here is the stage area, and every night from about 7 p.m. through to 11:30 p.m. they have entertainment here, and it is normally a fantastic night. It's very relaxed, get some amazing crowds in. So they have a great mixture of Thai artists that come and perform here. There's the axe throwing. Belongs to the Sofitel Hotel, and it's the newest skywalk in this area. It's just been completed as we speak, and you've got access, both wheelchair and escalator access, to this skywalk where I'm standing. It's amazing skywalks which are elevated above the road, and they're sitting just underneath the BTS rail line. It gets you off the pavement. And sometimes you just want to avoid the hawkers, you just want to avoid the rain and the lightning, which goes all the way from the Sofitel Hotel all the way to a Suk station. We're going to see this regularly during this series because my Soi, where I live, Soi 10, is just here, where you can see this taxi. This is Koreatown, and is one of the favourite places to visit by the young Korean crowd in Bangkok. So here I am still on the skywalk, just in front of the Times Square shopping centre. As you can see, it's connected to the skywalk, but it's not exactly wheelchair friendly. There is a few steps here to negotiate. But across the other side, you've got the Robinson's shopping centre, which is a department store, and that is wheelchair friendly. So you can see this is another 5-star hotel. It's actually the Sheraton Grand Sukhumvit, and once again it has great access via the private walkway through to the skywalk. Pier 21. It's actually open again. So you don't want to be scared of heights with this escalator. It's a 3-level escalator. And I'm telling you now, it's pretty scary sometimes. I'm hanging on for dear life, I can assure you. Even though it's COVID time, I'm still holding on. I'm not massively into shopping centres, but I just want to whiz up to the top to show you the food court, because here we are at the Pier 21 food court. This is probably one of the best places in terms of the cleanest and the best variety and the cheapest place to come and actually feed yourself in Bangkok. So this is highly recommended, and normally it's extremely busy. Boys. This is actually my favourite shop here. You can see they make up all the dishes fresh. So if you want to eat at Pier 21, just got to come to this cashier and buy yourself a card, and you can basically use that at any of the different stalls and taste of the culinary delights of Pier 21 food court. Over near the windows, so this lovely little area here. It has some natural light, and it's just a great place to have your meal. Up to $5 Aussie will get you a banquet here, but generally, you know, $2.50, $2 Australian will get you a very decent meal. Anyway, so I just wanted to show you Pier 21 food court, because it really is good value, and it's a very comfortable spot to come and sit, because obviously a shopping centre, it's air conditioned. You've got those lovely window area there where you get a bit of natural light. So highly recommend, come and pay the Pier 21 food court a visit if you're looking for a cheap day. If you've spent a bit too much on the nightlife and you've got, you know, some coins left in your pocket, probably the place to come. So if you somehow tap into my GPS signal and realise that I'm at Terminal 21 shopping centre, but yet you can't find me up in the food court, because that's probably the place that I would normally be, with the exception of these massage chairs. So if you're looking for me, I'd highly recommend you come and check out these massage chairs. But to be honest with you, I prefer the local brand Amazon, which is half the price. And furthermore, my real preference would be just a local coffee shop. So I always check in at Love Coffee on Sickenbeck Road. I spend a lot of time at this place, and I probably do need to spend more time. It has been closed for about 2 months, but it's a great gym. It's 5 levels, so there's a rooftop which is open, and then there's another 4 levels underneath that. It's a spectacular gym. So, brand new hotel, pillows probably never been used, sheets are crisp, right near the Terminal 21, and of course right on the Silk Station where we're going to start all of our adventures. So if you want to follow my adventures, stay here. I hope I get a kickback for this, and you will actually be at the starting point of every adventure. This Citibank building, this landmark building, because just a bit further up, where my finger is very infamous Soi Cowboy, where if you're into go-go bars and expensive beer and being ripped off blind, you probably want to go there and check it out, because it is quite entertaining. I've been living here for about 12 months and you won't get me there these days because of exactly what I just described. But if you're a newbie and you want to just check out the nightlife, I'm going to take you for a little walk down Soi Cowboy, but unfortunately you're going to be pretty disappointed because everything is closed because of COVID. But you'll get a feel that we've got bar upon bar upon bar upon bar upon bar, and it's crowded typically with beautiful young Thai women. I've got a couple of ladyboy bars here as well, and these girls are doing whatever they can to get some more bar out of them. Here's the motorbike taxi boys. They're a bit looking a bit dejected at the moment, but I think they stick around to hold their spot. I think it's hard to get into these prime positions, but so you can kind of get the feel that this is basically just a alley full of bars, and they're all, as you can well see, closed. This will be the quietest you will ever see Soi Cowboy. They're the motorbike taxi boys, and I do use these guys quite a lot. They're generally pretty honest and good fellas, and they really know how to handle their motorbikes. I got a rule for myself in Bangkok, and maybe this is something you have to sort of come to the same conclusion yourself. Oh, mate nearly run me over. I will not get into a tuk-tuk. Doesn't matter if I actually lost my leg in a motorbike accident and a tuk-tuk guy come along and looked like he was going to be kind of like the Good Samaritan. He's not. He will pretend that he wants to look after you, but he will charge you an exorbitant amount for his service to take you to the hospital. So it doesn't matter under what circumstance, I will not get into a tuk-tuk. So they are the most expensive form of transport in Bangkok. There is no meter, there are no rules, it's just whatever he can exploit out of your pocket. That's why I mentioned these guys. These guys aren't too bad. They'll, you know, occasionally you get the odd one that's going to play the game as well. These are phalangs, these are tourists, these has got lots of money. But as a general rule of thumb, I find these guys are the best. So if you come to Thailand, you're going to basically always be in a 7-Eleven. They're everywhere. And if you really feel like a beer, that you're trying to do some YouTubing and you want to quench the thirst, 7-Eleven sell these little soda waters for 9 baht, which is about 50 cents. It's a great way to quench the thirst. Cheers. So this rat, it's almost like he's a pet. I'm standing a couple of feet away from him and he just doesn't seem to be bothered at all. But it's very difficult to get a really good feel of the area at the moment because there's just nobody around. We'll go and find a local area where it may resemble a normal Bangkok area, as opposed to this tourist area where there just simply isn't any tourists. But this place is pretty familiar for me. My Soi is not too far away. Apparently I sound like that. So I'm now walking at street level on Sukhumvit Road. Before I was walking up along the Skywalk. It's going to pop up Soi 13 just to have a look and show you one of my favourite sports bars. So here it is, the Breakers Sports Bar, which, sorry, this is getting really dull. It's closed as well. So essentially, let's forget the nightlife, eh? I'm not even going to go to Soi 11 because it's the same story. Even though that's a bustling, exciting Soi, it's just nobody there at the moment. the Artbox market is quite novel. It has a lot of light, and it's kind of like really interesting places to come and have a little bit of a play. So this is in my Soi, so I do come here a lot, but not so much in the lights. Like, you know, the back of a couple of beers. So if you're feeling the love is in the air tonight, love, can you feel the love tonight? Yeah. I think I've actually discovered where the boys are having a few drinks here in the secret cups. Thank goodness. There's beer flowing in Bangkok again. Oh yeah. Always rely on the Artbox market to deliver. I'm going to hazard a guess there's no coffee flowing tonight. I have a sneaking suspicion that there's something else in those cups other than coffee. Would you like to leave a comment down below as to what you think might be in those cups? Well, that wraps up our first episode of this new documentary. For those who like the content, you may wish to hit that subscribe button along with the bell to receive notifications. If you don't like it, just watch something else. But I would love any feedback. So please, if there's anything you want me to cover, any suggestions on how to improve these YouTube videos, it'd be much appreciated in the comments below. Thank you for watching.